defense is a large dinosaur.
Ooh. And this is, speaking of large dinosaurs, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, which is that it is hard to lose on stream and then immediately have to play
Immediately
again.
sit back down.
Dude, I feel so bad for Grayson sometimes, where I feel like he's either got, like, terrible bracket luck or just, like, circumstances, around him.
This event is cursed for him.
Shockwave is cursed for him, and it's. I want him to win so bad.
We all want the timeline where Grayson comes back and wins this event.
There's nothing I want more than a Grayson win at Shockwave. I need it to happen as soon as possible.
But right now, Marce is trying to make that not the case this week.
Yeah, Marce, somebody who I don't believe has ever won Ultimate Shockwave, if I'm not mistaken. He's looking.
I don't believe so. Yeah.
He's looking to put his foot down and say, maybe I belong at the top. I'm PR'd too, you know.
Right. Another PR'd battle. This time between the Pichu and the Rob. Pichu, very volatile, very quick character. Glass cannon as heck.
Yeah, that is. It's not even a glass cannon. It's like
paper thin.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like ice.
This is a paper mache cannon.
Oh, I'm actually. Can you tell me why I'm surprised that Marce lived that at 70?
Yeah, that is. At first, I was with you, and I was like, it doesn't look like Marce should have lived. And then I looked at the percents, and I was like, he is in the orange. He is not even red yet.
If he got hit by the whole arm murder, then he'd be dead. But it's just the lingering hit. But now, how do you escape the ledge trap? Obviously, you've got options as Pichu, but that doesn't change the fact that you're still. Oh my God! Just the up air to cover.
Yeah, that kind of poke up air is so much more. Oh my!
Was that a glide toss into up smash?
What it was a lot of damage, and we're seeing more damage applied now again off of the gyro.
And I like the patience there from Marcel too. Did not let the jump get sniped, but I like that when he's.
Oh, so that's exactly what Marce was avoiding just moments before, where he dropped super deep to go for the double of the agility, to mix up the timing of Grayson on that down air. But even with the mix-ups, Grayson is able to adjust pretty cleanly.
Ooh, but Marcel might be adjusting right back. 118. Just one more solid move. And he caught him there. Whether or not it was on purpose, that back air worked out perfectly. Grayson was trying to get ready for the tech, as we saw earlier, and then just fell right out.
That back air is such a mix-up, because I feel like sometimes, even as the Pichu player, you do not know what's happening next. Are they going to be flung against the stage and forced to tech, or are they going to fall out of the move entirely, and then, if they are trying to tech, be forced into an air dodge situation?
You got to play the 50-50 game, man. And now Marcel stacking up some damage. Could be his time to make this comeback happen. Obviously looking for the Thunder. That's the Marcel classic.
Ooh, barely able to avoid the laser. Marcel stuck at the ledge at an insane percent. We're definitely a grab tombstone away. Even I think a sweet spot in air is going to be capable, but Grayson's percent is rising ever so slightly. The thing about this glass cannon is, even though Pichu dies at like 80%, Pichu can also kill you at like 80%, even if you are Rob the robot. Falling out of the arms!
And that's because he's too light. That's not going to work anymore. Yeah, sour spot in air.
Sour spot in air from behind Grayson, eventually.
They're both having a laugh about it, too.
Yeah. Like, there's no reason that should have escalated to that point.
But here we are. Yeah. Sour spot in air killing. Dude, I played a set against Marcel, and I let him live to like 190. And we both laughed about it. We were like, why did I?
I feel like many players will get Marce to like 90, and then Marce is like, well, if I'm going to die anyway, I may as well just start tossing these Thunder Jolts. And then suddenly you cannot get in or touch the rat, and then he has done enough damage to himself that he gets up to that 140, 150 or higher.
The biggest thing to keep in mind when you play against Marcel is to just like not let that stuff tilt you.
Yeah.
And you can't just like start running in and giving him free damage. Whereas if you play patiently.
What's the name of this song?
Which one?
This one.
Oh, the ba-la-la-da-da-la-la-da.
No, yeah.
Is it that one? It's Kitsch, right? From Tekken? Okay, yeah. I couldn't hear the song. It's very, very quiet in my ears.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I do like it too. I think of Mute-Ace when I think of this song. I feel like this is very mute core.
This is mute core.
Oh my god, 57. You know, it's actually mute core is electroplankton.
I was going to say the amount of damage that Marce just took.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, or alternatively, the amount of damage that Grayson's. Everything that's happening right now is mute core.
You know what? I bet Mutace would enjoy this battle of 2 non-DLC characters.
Well, one of them's Rob, so no.
Well, enjoy that kill by Marcel. It's another one of those situations where you don't really know if you are going to have to tech or not.
Yeah. Yeah, it is ambiguous. Here we're seeing Marce go for those intentional drag downs, but not finding the follow-ups. Great DI by Grayson and great catch on Marce overextending as a result of the drops.
See him hopping away. Love the spacing around the Thunder Jolt and then getting control of the platform right back. Look at the damage. Dude, again, I love how clean Grayson is. Does not drop the combos. He knows what needs to be working. And I think a lot of times we're seeing him have a really good read on Marcel's DI on these combos.
God, what a thread of the needle. Grayson trying to catch Marce on the ground, but Marce very aerial-oriented right now. Like I said, over 100%, it really does not matter what you get hit by, so you may as well just toss out those Thunder Jolts. Grayson, though, man.
So we talk about Marcel, we talk about Pichu being a glass cannon character. I feel like Marcel, as a player, is spec'd like 100% into offense.
Yes.
And not into defense like at all, where if he touches you, you're in for a world of hurt. But people, I feel like, extend combos against Marcel a lot longer than they probably should go.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. But Grayson, sorry, there was a loud noise behind me.
Yeah, no, somebody thumped the window.
Very distracting.
I was like, do you need something from us, sir?
Yeah, no, Marce is the kind of player who will just go crazy on combos. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes that's the Pichu nature. But I feel like this is the perfect character for his playstyle, honestly.
There we go. Grayson ready for the tech that time. I think the other important thing when you're stuck in the situations of maybe I have to tech, maybe I don't, is to make sure that you have the stick neutral when you press the R button.
So one thing that you can do, literally option select, especially as Rob, this is broken.
Ooh,
if you
just
press,
like that up air.
If you press up B and then R, it's an option select of if you had to tech, you will tech, and then up B. Whereas if you did not have to tech, you will just start up B'ing.
That's true. It's a good option select to know.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that. And
now,
especially as a character that has a recovery with no hitbox.
If Rob can cancel his recovery into an air dodge, then it's not as good. There are some characters who can cancel the recovery. But if you're like Pit or whatever, you can't cancel that. You're just flying into the sky. Yeah. You know? So character dependent. But you can always, if you press B, it has priority in the button hold windows, like in the buffer windows. So if you press that and then the tech button, then you're kind of golden. You don't have to worry about the mix.
But Grayson's the one that is looking golden, just like that tech. Right now, he's up 2-0 against Marcel as we go back to small battlefield and kind of see a very similar story to last time, right? Marcel getting a lot of damage here at the top, but Grayson's had a couple of hits to fire back with. It's just a matter now of landing, which you just could not do against the Rat. DI into the corner couldn't even save you. This is prime Marcel right now. Ooh, right into the ground. The gyro is ready to cover. Can Marcel make up any distance? Right now, he's just got to get his feet back onto the ground because those down tilts are going all across the stage.
God, yeah, Marce has just been running the show here, doing such a good job of keeping Grayson at the ledge relentlessly. Finally, he gets a turn, but good on defense this time. Marce teching just out of reach. Oh, jumped right into that laser, but small enough to avoid.
Just a little bit too predictable at times, right? Where I think Grayson is just, that's untechable, that down air. I've never seen that in my life, and I may never see it again.
Honestly, for the good of man, I hope you don't.
Because that's a crime. Ooh, the trip on the first down tilt, and Grayson reacts to it. That's so crazy. Tech in, and he was ready. I love the idea to just mash buttons there.
Yeah, Marce was definitely looking for that, and you know that Marce ran over there to get that grab, but Grayson was just tossing buttons out there. Sometimes that's if you know that you've done something punishable, maybe you can get grabbed if they're fast enough. Tossing those buttons also is kind of a pre-mash, where you might get out if they start pummeling.
But, of course, the biggest thing is that if their inputs aren't tight, if they don't get the tech chase right on time or if they drop the combo,
Schlapped.
then it's your turn. What you call mashing, I call calculated.
Yeah. There's mashing with purpose.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he was dead.
Much like that, Grayson flailing his arms in a moment where nobody was near him, and yet Marce, flew into them.
Because that's what that move does.
He recognized the situation. He knew that Marce was magnetized to him.
Any lingering hitboxers?
He's dead.
That's dead for sure.
Yeah.
Last stock. This is Marcel's last chance to stay in the tournament right now.
And I feel like I'm just caught on any lingering hitboxers because I feel like that's just Marce in a nutshell. One constant lingering hitbox.
If he can press buttons, God willing, he will have buttons out.
Yeah, it's not always right next to you. Sees Thunder Jolts are happening, he's waiting his turn. But God, does he want to hit you with that aerial?
And so many
Look at
aerials.
how Grayson's playing around these Thunder Jolts.
Yeah.
It's typically a very oppressive tool in neutral for especially a not so mobile character to deal with. Grayson was just all over it. Caught on top, just perfectly caught a hold of Marce's habits, caught that jump, knew exactly where he wanted to go because he's been setting up those full hop Thunder Jolts.
And I think
wants to escape.
The biggest thing is